Picture this. You're a young adult backstage at Philly's biggest concert. 1 minute, you're chatting up one of the baddest singers in the land. The next, you're picking up your face from the floor. What could have possibly happened to ruin such an amazing moment? Spoiler alert, Wendy Williams. Trash to Peace Theater, How to Lose a Baddie in 10 Seconds.
So my pop got this friend named BH who runs the sound at major parties and events in the area. He used to hire me to help him set up and break down all his parties and concerts. This one night, we did a team party at the Abington YMCA sponsored by Power 99. I was supposed to be working it, but my trash ass threw on a fresh pair of Timbs and my dad's Eternity for Men and couldn't wait to get there to bag random suburban joints.
Trash.
I spent most of the night hanging out with the other staff near the snack counter knowing all the joints would eventually come by snacks. My fuckboy mentality was why chase when I knew they were all gonna eventually come to me. So as I was posted, I noticed another teenager kinda hanging around talking to the staff too. So as the adults started talking adulting shit, I started talking to her. And she was hella cool and pretty and funny and like really pretty. We just started busting it up and talking about everything and nothing. Night grew older and she said she was about to dip out. So I asked her for her number real smooth like. And by smooth I mean I probably like did some eye squinting and ridiculous hand motions trying to be cool but looking extra corny. Shorty curved me with the strength and wisdom of a shorty who should have curved my corny ass. She told me I was too young for her. I mean, I was 17 and she was 15, but I don't think she meant age when she said that. She was nice though. Told me to have a good night and walked off, as she should have, to get away from my corny ass. After John left, a couple of the adults walked over to me and started laughing. I thought they was about to clown me for getting swerved, but one of them was like, "You have no idea who that was, do you?" No? Should I? You dumbass, that was Zaria from the Parenthood. You know, the show on the WB? My goofy ass had no idea I was talking to Reagan Gomez. Apparently her pop lived outside of Philly and she was around for a little while and decided to slide through the party. And even though I got curved, I learned a lot that night. If I recognized her, would I have treated her differently? Would I have even had the courage to spark up conversation? It made me realize celebrities are just regular people. Fast forward a few years and I still work with BH every now and again. He hit me up one night and asked if I wanted to work Powerhouse, the most ratchet-rific event of the year outside of the Greek. I got to the First Union Center, grabbed my all-access pass and headed straight to the green room to eat free food and hopefully hang out with Lil' Kim, who was the headliner that night. I didn't meet her, but you know, I did meet Carl Thomas and he was cool as shit. After a while, BH hit me and needed me to do actual work. Said he needed me to bring him some stuff backstage. The Dream Team was on stage making announcements. The Dream Team was made up of Air personality Kobe Kolb, comedian D. Lee, and human waste management facility Wendy Williams. I dropped off the stuff to BH and as I was walking away, he said, "Yo P, help Wendy off stage." I walked over to her as she was walking down the stairs, reached out my hand, and initially she looked like she was gonna take it before slapping it away and saying, "Oh no."
Trash, trash.
I was low-key pissed because I get that some people are germaphobes, but there was a different way to handle that. Fast forward a few performances and I'm running errands for BH and can hear Maya singing on stage. As I was finishing my rounds, Maya was finishing her set. She came to the bottom of the ramp and started chilling next to some crates. I walked by and I was like, "Yo, great set." She responded, "Thank you." I was like, "No doubt." She responded again, "No, really, thank you. I appreciate that."
Yeah, that's an unequivocal sex invite.
So I walked over and started chopping it up.
It's an invitation.
We started talking and talking. I didn't ask her about any industry stuff. We just chatted like two regular people, and it was cool. Carl Thomas walked by, did a double take, smiled and gave me the thumbs up. It was great. She was smiling and laughing, and I wasn't trying to be smooth. I was just being myself, and that was more than enough. And then it happened. Someone left the gates of Hades open and Wendy started walking down the ramp. She initially walked by us, but then saw Maya talking to me and doubled back towards us. She looked at me, looked at Maya, looked at me, then looked back at Maya and said, "Girl, why are you talking to the help?"
Did she just say...
She did not just say that.
You bastard!
She grabbed her by the hand and walked her back up the ramp saying, "Come on girl, we gotta do an interview." Wendy was literally yanking Maya back up the hallway while Maya turned around and said, "I'll see you at the after party, right?" Yeah, no. There was two issues with going to the after party. First off, I had to help BH break down and load out after the show. The second was, I wasn't old enough. The after party, for whatever reason that night, was 25 and older to get in. I was pissed. Chances are, Maya would have shot me down like Reagan did, but you never know. I would have rather Maya swerve me than Wendy block me.
And man, I ain't been right ever since then.
At least Carl Thomas walked over to me and dapped me up. Told me he admired my courage and invited me to hang out with he and his homies, which was dope because I was a big fan of his music. I have no doubt that none of them, Reagan, Carl, Maya, or Wendy's trash ass, remember me. Why would they? They've met thousands of people over the years. But it goes to show, being rude in passing may be a thing you forget 20 seconds later, but petty ass leavers remember that 20 years later. I still wonder about Maya though. Who knows? We could have ended up being good friends, or I could have ended up being her future ex-husband.
That was never gonna happen.
As for Wendy, man, fuck Wendy.
That's how I feel.
Nah, I'm kidding. I let that shit go. And I actually prayed for her back in 2019 when she was going through that craziness. And I'ma keep praying for her too. Just like I'ma keep on posting petty shit about her in Trash a Piece episodes whenever I get the opportunity. For the culture.
Most holy Lady of Perpetual Pettiness, we gather in your sacred shade to offer our daily devotion. We remember the day of the great slight, when Wendy Williams deemed us the help. In your infinite wisdom, you have guided our hands to create art from this grudge. We thank you for the inspiration to scrawl Wendy is trash in every tongue, and for the divine insight to adorn garbage receptacles with her visage. Bless our loyal followers who seek the sacred signs and illuminate the path for... Thank you for watching Trash the Piece Theater. I hope you got a few laughs from this joint. And if so, please help me out by hitting that subscribe button and dropping a like. It helps way more than you know. If you want to support the channel further, you can join the Patreon, become a member of the channel and receive bonus episodes, leave a super thanks, or just drop $1 or $10 in the Cash App. I'm grateful for any and all of the above.